Hello everyone, welcome back again. Today, we are diving into the 100 civics questions for the U.S. citizenship test, updated with the 2008 version. We'll go through these questions slowly and in random order to help you prepare effectively. Let's get started and make your path to U.S. citizenship easier. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. When was the Constitution written? 1787. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Who was the first president? George Washington. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What are the 2 major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. How many amendments does Constitution have? "27". Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Who makes federal laws? Congress. In what month do we vote for president? November. How many U.S. senators are there? "100". When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. Who vetoes bills? The President. If both the President and the Vice President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Speaker of the House. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison.